Welcome back to the Thanksgiving special of the True Facts podcast. I am Roman.
And I am Ahmed.
And today we are going to be celebrating Thanksgiving. Now, this is one of my least favorite holidays out of all the year.
Thanksgiving with me, Baldy!
No!
I wish Baldy had a Thanksgiving special. Why don't you like Thanksgiving, Rome?
I find it boring. As we know, Thanksgiving is a day where you and your family meet up for the first time all year, besides maybe Easter if you're Catholic. You hardly see your family generally unless I don't know. Well, maybe I'm just a sad person who doesn't see his family. I never see my family. So Thanksgiving, you would think that I would go to a family's house for dinner and us all greet each other and share a large bird together and hold our hands while we eat and pray. But no, we sit at home, and in fact we don't even have turkey. We have pork tenderloin.
That's a weird substitute.
Which is good. Yeah. I think I've had a Thanksgiving turkey once in my life. Once. Have you ever had a Thanksgiving turkey?
I think one Thanksgiving my dad got a whole chicken and we cut it up into pieces and we oven baked it. And that was one of our Thanksgiving meals.
It was just a one normal night dinner.
We had oven baked chicken.
So it's not that far off. Do you celebrate Thanksgiving though? I mean,
not usually.
No. I guess we kind of do. I don't know why. Really, there's no point. It's not like we don't say grace and then tell each other what we're thankful for. I'm thankful for being crippling debt and being extremely depressed. I'm thankful to have all you guys.
That's very good Zoomer humor.
Is it? What are you thankful for? What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for my gat, my whip,
right,
my paper.
Thankful for that paper. I'm not thankful for anything, to be honest. I'm
not thankful for anything.
I got nothing to be thankful for. No, I'm kidding. I'm sure there's a few things in there, I guess I'm thankful that I'm not hungry. Well, I'm kind of hungry, actually. Bless you.
No, I think so.
Yeah, but as far as Thanksgiving goes, I don't really know the origin as well as I probably should. So I think today would be a good opportunity to maybe learn. Maybe we could teach each other, but we're not going to look up any actual resources because it's probably fake.
Right. I think I remember the JonTron Thanksgiving special, so I might be good at this.
That was a funny. I remember that one. Now if I'll have to dig back in my memory and think of all the details in that video. Maybe I actually do have more of an understanding than I think. I think it was about 400 to 500 years ago. There's a small tribe of people who sat around maybe a fire, maybe a bonfire, and they're all cuddled up together. I think they were in the state of Missouri. I think this is where that happened. Correct me if I'm wrong. Shit.
It's on the East Coast.
Okay, well, not too far off. Maybe Jamestown. Was it in Jamestown? Do I remember that?
Jamestown was one of the settlements. But, yeah, no.
Okay, so 400 or 500 years ago.
Alright.
Was I even close there? 405? I don't know.
This is around 1600s.
The very first Thanksgiving. So, I'm going to guess that there might have been a fight, and maybe some disagreements, perhaps.
There are a lot of frontier wars.
Over land, maybe, I don't know. Fill me in here. Somebody's vacuuming and it's kind of pissing me off. No, that I'm not thankful for.
I kind of hear it. Alright. So, a bunch of people got kicked out of England, or, let out of England. Then they went to Dutchland. And then they went to America. Right. This was 1600 something. They landed, and they don't know how to they can't go to the grocery store for weed anymore. So they have to figure out how to farm. And this guy Squantum, I think his name is. We call him Squanto. He taught him, alright, you can't just sit around and fucking try to give us silver coins and fucking pieces of parchment. You have to put the food into the ground to make more food.
Can you put a cow into the ground and make another cow?
No, colonizer number 1, you can't do that.
Are you sure we can't just put another cow in the ground?
You can take the cow poop, put it on the wheat, and make more wheat.
That's foul.
That's fucked up. Why would I ever do that?
So they're learning basic agriculture here.
Yeah, they're not completely stupid, but they gotta learn how to survive in this area of the earth.
I mean, I'm sure this part of the world was, you think, at least at the time, pretty similar to where they came from. I mean, not too far off. Because if you think they came from where? England?
Off of the longitude lines, England's a little bit higher than Maine. So England's a bit colder. But the point is, there's no infrastructure. There's no systems of how to do shit. So imagine you and me, we went out to just a patch of woods. Not even a park. We go into a patch of woods and we have to make dinner. How would we do it, Rome? I'm actually gonna ask you. Here, go ahead. Try to make yourself a meal.
How would I make myself a meal? Okay.
Yes.
So I'm thinking, I'd get my handy dandy sharpened tool out, whatever
so
that may be. Maybe a
I know
sword,
you have
katana, lightsaber, anything.
You keep a pocket knife on your keychain. That's what you have.
Okay, so I pull my keychain
Yeah.
that I happen to have. Oh, so wait, is this back then or is this now?
This is right. We just drove up to a patch of woods.
Okay, so we drove. Okay, so we have cars, modern
Yep.
day.
Yep.
I pull up to a patch of woods.
Yep.
I have a.
You just
Mind
have
you,
the
it's like a
pocket
3-inch
on your
knife,
keys.
very very small.
Yeah. What's wrong?
Turn it off! No, you idiot! What the fuck do you mean not by the stairs? Off! No!
Bro, calm down, bro.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Genuinely.
What is wrong with you?
Vacuuming, you idiot.
Yeah, you go. Turn it off.
No!
What the hell's going on up here?
Bro, why are you so fucking mean to your family?
Oh come on, like right by the fucking. I asked you. I said, can you just turn the vacuum off for a little while? Oh, you got it. Can you hear the vacuum?
Yeah. Bro, stop, bro. Bro, stop. Stop, bro.
I'd probably start harvesting some wood first. Maybe make a small. Well, am I? Do I have to stay there? Am I looking to survive?
We're gonna be there for 3 days.
Okay, 3 days. So I'd probably maybe find a squirrel or something I can grab within
You
reach.
go and grab a squirrel.
Just maybe any sort of rodent or food fucking like maybe with some meat protein. So I guess some sort of squirrel. A skunk would be even better. No, I'm kidding.
A squirrel won't get within 30 feet of you in the woods.
Well, then what other animal? I mean, think realistically, it's not gonna be a wild turkey just randomly. I don't know what kind of animal is.
Sometimes I found a turkey in my backyard once.
Okay, so in the theme of Thanksgiving, I find a wild turkey. Okay, so I grab it by the neck, I cut its head off. There we go. Pretty ruthlessly.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
It's just a fully feathered turkey, blood spurting out the top. Happy Thanksgiving.
All right.
So okay, I don't find a turkey. That just doesn't happen.
My
I gotta
point
set up
being,
shop.
You're not gonna find anything, and then there's probably a good chance it's gonna snow in the next 3 days, and then you'll die.
Okay, then if that's the case, let me start over. You pull me up to the woods. You drop me off. You say,
Have fun.
So I tell you I just gotta pee, and then you drive away for the next 48 hours or whatever, 50. I don't know. I can't do math.
72.
Yes, I'm there we go. I can't be it. don't know.
3 days to 72 hours. All right, come
Okay,
on.
Mr. Mathematician.
Not that hard.
I'll probably find a covered area if I can. If not, then I'll start gathering some.
There, let me
sticks.
give you a hint. All right. So the survival rule is 3 minutes without air, 3 hours without shelter, 3 days without water, 3 weeks without food, and that's how you'll die if you don't have those things. So the first thing you gotta do is find shelter or build shelter. Go ahead, Rome.
Okay. So hopefully there's a fallen tree somewhere. If not, then I'll have to fucking die. I don't know. Or, I mean, some sticks aren't really gonna cut it, to be honest. Unless it's like they're significant sticks, or maybe large leaves or some sort. I don't know. Maybe I could take some skin off my back.
No.
I'm thinking like Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. I could make a little hut like he does. Just like 2 walls of sticks coming to a point, and then just hide underneath. Maybe, hopefully, I was smart and had a jacket. I can maybe either put on top for a roof, or I'll probably use that for my own insulation. I'll probably use some leaves put on top of that.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Moss
not too
and
rotted.
leaves make good insulation.
So there's that. I'll definitely put my hut underneath some trees to keep it from the rain, if there is rain or snowfall, which really isn't going to stop it. But hopefully it'll
It's
keep me
better
dry.
than nothing. Yeah.
So then, assuming there's some sort of nearby stream.
Yeah, there is actually.
Okay, fantastic. There's a stream. There might be some fish. Might be too cold for the fish. I don't know. How will they like their water. But if there's fish or worms too, I'll eat worms. So I'll have to do some digging. Maybe a nice piece of cod will flow up, or whatever. Maybe a frog.
A nice salmon
nematodes.
fillet.
Yeah. Oh wow.
A salmon fillet comes floating down the stream and you grab it. It's a rare find.
A can of tuna.
It's even
Yes.
in the can. It's even in its packaging.
From where? Oh shit. So I'll try and get whatever sort of sea creature, knowing I'm too slow to catch a land animal. Unless
There's deer, rabbits, squirrels, yada yada.
I can't kill a deer with a little pocket knife. It would be brutal, it would be grotesque.
I heard a few different stories of people killing deers with hatchets and hammers.
Well, I don't have that. I thought I was just going for a pee.
Yeah, you're going for a piss. All you have is whatever you carry on you.
So, once I get hopefully some form of food, something I can eat, maybe even plants. I'll try to figure out some sort of plant that I could eat. I don't know what it could be. Maybe some grass. Maybe if there's like spinach or lettuce heads on the ground. Hopefully it's by a farm.
Heads of lettuce.
I'll keep it all together by my little space, my little camp.
Yeah.
And then I would definitely start a fire.
Your 2 sticks leaning on each other.
Yeah, my
Alright,
little hut.
yeah. Well,
Definitely start a
I'll let you say how you'll make a fire, and then we'll try to fucking jump from this. Alright,
So mine
how
is
would you
this
make a
Thanksgiving.
fire, Rome? Yeah.
Okay, so I'd gather plenty of sticks,
Okay.
little tiny sticks, maybe even bigger sticks. Some
Okay.
like what do you call it? Kindling, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, kindling. That's what it's
Kindling.
called. You call it tinder too. Yeah.
I hate Tinder. And then I would put that all together,
Yeah.
and hopefully, maybe I can have another stick. I've seen when they drive it into the wood and rub it between their hands until it creates some smoke, and then you blow into it,
This usually takes about an hour. Yeah, go ahead.
which is gonna take literally an eternity. Or
Yep.
maybe if I'm smart from this conversation, I'll buy one of those flint and steel starters for like $2 at Harbor Freight. Keep one of those on it. Keep one of those handy. Or if I'm really smart, I have a bottle of lighter fluid, but I don't. So,
I
I'd-
keep a lighter on my keychain.
you have that little small one.
Yeah, peanut lighter.
Yeah, I like that thing. Anyway, so I would do that to keep warm because I'm probably not that hungry. Knowing us, we probably just ate.
yeah,
So I'm probably good for a while. Keeping warm is key because if
Yes,
I'm
warm.
too cold, then I won't be able to sleep. I'll die probably.
You already returned your jacket to Men's Warehouse.
Shit.
So you're in
I
a
know I should-
t-shirt.
My regular t-shirt. So in the distance I hear a deer howl. Okay.
You hear?
And then I run to the deer. I hold out my hand as if I have a treat.
Yeah.
And then while it's sniffing my hand, I grab it by the neck and stab it in the jugular.
That's actually how the hammer story went. Someone had corn in his hand. He stuck it out. A deer walked up to him and he hit the deer in the head with a hammer.
There you go. So now I have insulation. Not even for now, for the night, I'm gonna. Have you ever seen the episode? Not the episode. It's Star Wars. It's the second. It's the fifth movie, but it's the second movie that came out. What's it
No,
called?
I didn't.
God damn it! The Empire Strikes Back,
Okay.
where they cut open that monster and go inside of it. Okay, so I don't know. That's I guarantee you that's not what it's actually called. So I'm going to cut open the deer and I'm going to go inside of it. I'm going to hide there for a while. Hopefully there's no rabbit, coyotes. There's no coyotes or hawks that are going to come swoop and take it away, or a hillbilly looking for a good hunt.
Yeah.
Because I'll be inside.
Actual
So I'll be in there until morning.
possibilities.
I'll
Yeah.
probably be in there until morning. It's cold enough that the deer won't rot yet. It'll just be
Alright.
gross.
You stay in the deer for the next 2 days, and I swing back around.
I'm back.
You were in the deer, staying warm and eating for the last 2 days.
So morning comes and I'm like, okay, I'm nice and warm. I'm gonna be risking this deer shelter that I've created, and I'm probably gonna take its meat. I'll probably take its fur, to be honest, and then I might, if I can
They
use
don't
my
have fur, they have skin.
if I can use my knitting skills, I'll make a nice jacket or something out of it.
Alright,
Quilt.
you got a bloody jacket around you.
I'm truly a fucking an outdoorsman now. I have a cape of deer. And so now I'll cook that. It's not that hard. I'm sure. I mean it might be hard to eat it because it's fucking disgusting. To be
You're a
honest.
good cook, Rome.
I don't have seasonings. Well, I'll probably use dirt. I can probably gather some salt. Oh, actually, no, we're not by saltwater. We're freshwater. Fuck.
Yeah.
So okay, I have no seasonings.
No
besides-
seasoning at all, Rome.
Damn it.
You can find herbs, but I don't know. When we were at Barnes and Noble, you didn't pick out the plant picking book, so
Shit.
I don't know if you'll be able to
I'm
tell
fucked.
what's
Yeah,
what.
I'm fucked. Or maybe if I have my phone, so I might be able to. If I have some battery life, I could.
You got
learn.
10%.
Okay, 10%. I'm not even gonna use
Look
it.
up herbs, call for help, or watch porn. That's the only amount of charge you have.
So the next thing I'm gonna do is watch porn.
Yeah.
I'm sure I could survive for 3 days though. Like 3 days. I could
You
do
can
it.
live for 3 days without water, so
Yeah,
yeah,
that'll
you'll
be
be
okay.
a fucking skeleton and dehydrated. That'll come and get you.
I'll be okay. So I
Yes.
eat the deer, the whole deer. I'm actually full. I'm complaining about how full I am.
Yeah.
And then
A bear comes out.
a bear comes out of the woods.
You stick out your hand and it comes and sniffs it.
It bites my hand off. I scream, and then Ahmed rolls up, and then he sees that I'm being attacked, so he doesn't want anything to do with it, so he drives away. Then I'm
And you're left for dead.
pretty much. So I think that's how I would survive. There's really nothing more I can do. You know, I
That
mean,
reminds
people-
me.
Was a
That-
radio.
I think you would do pretty good. You would make a shitty Eeyore shelter. You would have I don't think you would have a fire room.
No,
But you'll
I don't
probably-
think so.
You'll drink from the green moss water stream for the next 3 days, and then
I'd
you'll be
filter
fine.
it somehow. I would find some way to
Alright.
filter it.
Now imagine instead of you could boil it to make it pure. And now
Okay.
imagine it instead of 3 days, this is the rest of your life. Because you just rolled up to a continent you know nothing about.
Okay, then this is how Thanksgiving really happened.
Yes.
So I'm wandering into somebody's territory, the
Yeah.
Indians, and there's probably not Indians out there. Well, let's say there are. There's one hopefully lucky Indian
Back in
girl.
the day, fucking you in the woods, bro.
Right now, this is modern day Thanksgiving.
There's like
And this-
a tiny reservation in our state.
Okay, so if we're at the tiny reservation in the state, and you left me for dead, I'm gonna be there for the rest of my life. Hopefully, there's a small tribe of Indians that find me hopefully charming,
Okay.
smart, and attractive for the ladies.
Okay.
So I'll immediately and the government. No,
Alright. I'm cutting you off from this stuff.
I meant the man, but fine, whatever.
No, we're talking about Thanksgiving.
This is what Thanksgiving is all about. What do you think they did?
There's a lot of movies
hard truth.
about. There's a lot of movies about white people being adopted into tribes.
Okay, so I'm not gonna do any of that horrible shit.
Yeah.
Maybe one day one of the ladies will and I will fall in love and then create a child. But
It's enough.
they make me dance around a fire or something. I don't know what they do, to be honest.
Weirdly
And
racist.
I'll become one with the tribe. They'll put a cool little feather hat on my head, and then one day I'll overrule them and I'll become leader of the tribe.
You
So
already
then
did, Rome. You took their
I'm now the
land.
president. I'm now the president of this tribe.
Hmm.
And then, well, no, they'll probably enslave me. Right?
I don't think fucking Native Americans would enslave you in fucking 2022, or American Indians. I don't know.
Well, how do we know? What if they're like they had no idea? So what if there's got to be something? Some
You know
group
the
out there.
Constitution doesn't apply to people on reservations.
Seriously?
Eh,
Really? Okay.
they make their own laws.
Well, maybe I'm just unlucky enough that I run into them.
Mm.
So that makes it even harder. But if this is just normal today's society, I walk in there. Hopefully, there's
I think it doesn't
some
apply.
sort of group. Maybe I can ask for shelter.
Yep.
I'll offer my labor skills. I just have to live upon them.
Selling bolts.
Selling, yeah, of course. And,
They'll look at their bolt supply and you'll grade them. Grade 5, grade 4.
well, I'll have to live amongst them. You know, apply to their rules. You know, I'll have to portion my food and supplies with them. I'll try to do my best to be a gatherer, a hunter and gatherer.
You can't be a hunter, so I guess that makes you a gatherer.
Why can't I be you're hunting and gathering, right?
Nah, you're gonna be a gatherer. The hunters are gonna go hunt.
Well, they're gathering the meat, aren't they?
No, whatever.
I'll be
Go
both.
on.
Why can't I do both? I like many trades.
Alright.
I'll learn to hunt first,
Yes.
and then hopefully, I can help them, or they can help us all together build more of a civilization. We'll have a target.
Mm. You know they live in like
Little houses.
yeah, they live in like fucking what's it called? Trailer parks now, basically.
Oh, fantastic! So we have little RVs.
Yeah, sometimes there's
And-
towns.
Well, this doesn't sound too bad at all.
Mm,
How bad could this be? That sounds nice.
yeah.
It reminds me of going to the Upper Peninsula and living there for the rest of my life.
Yeah, kind of. This situation reminded me of the last time we went camping.
And how's that?
The night before we left, I woke up at like 3 a.m. and I was thirsty as shit. You know, fucking everybody drank all the water bottles the day before, so I couldn't find water anywhere. I was so
What'd you do?
thirsty. I woke up. I went over to the ice maker, gathered a bunch of ice into a napkin, went back to my tent, put some ice into my empty water bottles, and let the ice melt in my mouth.
I remember being very thirsty that day too.
Yeah,
I was
man.
extremely I was parched, dude. Oh my god, I was.
Can you
I was taking
believe-
tiny little sips.
None of us brung water, dude.
Well, I figured there was gonna be water. Like they had a case, but that shit
I
went so
brung
fast.
3 bottles of water. I brung 3 bottles of water, dude.
That's not enough.
It's not nearly enough.
No, that's nothing. I didn't bring anything. I think I might have brought a canister of G Fuel
Oh my god.
because I think I was still pissed that we weren't allowed to drink. So I'm like, well, I have G Fuel, but I didn't bring like any additional G Fuel or any water. I didn't bring anything.
My brother told me whenever he goes, he brings a 40-pack of water. That's the first thing he brings.
Yeah, I would definitely need to at least a case of water for myself, at least. Just because you never know, like you'll never know if you find like running water, like because of course we're on a public campground, so there's going to be like a faucet and stuff, a bathroom
Yeah.
even. So you need to like cook and stuff, boil, whatever.
I actually brung a fire starting kit. I had a little stove with me.
You brought that?
Yeah. Didn't I show it to you?
I feel like you definitely did.
It's pretty sweet.
But yeah, my natural instincts kicked in that night, and I didn't do anything about it.
You just went back to bed.
I had to just fight it off. I was like, I'm so thirsty. I think I
was-
thought about trying to find water, but
I put on all my shit and started walking around the camp looking for water.
you walk into random people's campsites, taking gulps of their water.
Water.
Water. See a bird bath. Water.
I need it.
I would, if I, in this scenario, I think if I was like literally dying of thirst at that campsite, I would have probably, knowing that we're already out of water at our campsite, I would have probably went to like Andy or whatever, uncle.
At 3 a.m., dude?
I would not. I'm like, hey, you got any water? Oh, we got nothing. You know. Or somebody. I would.
Everyone
somebody,
was
maybe
probably
Sam.
out of supplies. Everyone was... well, we were the only ones leaving, so maybe they still had shit.
I know some people stay an extra day, and
Yeah.
I'm sure they're more prepared because they got kids and stuff. They got more people to
Yeah.
worry about.
Oh my god,
We're
I'm
just,
so
we're
dumb,
just
dude.
3 idiots who drove up there with nothing.
I had 2 bags of shit, and I barely had anything with me.
You had tools and stuff, like physical, like stuff that can help you with your resources, but you didn't have any resources.
I brung a knife. See, I'm glad we went because I learned a lot. God, man, I really gotta fucking pack better.
I brought clothes, and that's pretty much it. I didn't bring. I did that because I know we're not really camping. But since we're in tents, it makes it a little bit different. Could
Yeah.
do with the cold. You're not insulated by anything.
Aaron,
Other
you
than
want to
sleeping
plan
bag.
another camping trip?
Not for the winter. I don't know if I want to do the winter.
We still got 7 days until
It's
December.
cold. It's cold.
It's nice. It's brisk out.
It's cold. I mean, right now, like if we were to do it today, like hypothetically, we could because there's not really any snow on the ground. There might be a handful
You
of
wanna camp in
snow.
my backyard?
No.
I got a tree.
So do I. I got a tree too. That's not camping. That's just literally sleeping outside in a pop-up vinyl tent.
That might be fun.
Oh, scary.
Ghost story.
Yeah. Then we hear that kid who's always riding around on his giant motorcycle. Super loud. Shut up! We're trying to camp.
You gotta go
So-
camping, bro.
Yeah, I'm sure we could. So that's essentially what Thanksgiving's all about.
Yeah.
You know, a group of foreigners came to a land. Well, they came upon a land, really. I think they're supposed to land.
They were supposed to land a little
somewhere.
bit south.
Yeah, they're supposed to land there, but they still landed here.
Yeah.
But they really just wanted to go on a camping trip. That was their goal.
Yeah,
They're still
basically.
camping. They were on the water for like 3 months, probably longer, and then came upon this. Then they built a little town about it. So
They
then-
built a few towns.
just one town.
No, there
And-
was Roanoke. Everyone disappeared, and then they made Jamestown.
And then they grew tobacco. I remember
Yeah,
that.
they did
Johnny
grow
Appleseed.
tobacco.
And,
Not quite yet.
Okay. one was Johnny. I don't even know what Johnny Appleseed is, but it's off topic completely.
Appleseed.
Johnny Appleseed. Fuck. And then Thanksgiving. So then everybody they had an argument about probably space, land, probably rights, other stuff like that. Then they kind of shook it off. They're like, okay, this is okay. And then somebody handed somebody a turkey leg and some cornucopia. Passed it
Cornucopia.
around.
Yeah.
I wonder if there was actually a cornucopia. Do you think?
It sounds like something they would have in the 1600s.
I mean, why did they bring in the cornucopia? Did they just have that full of fucking fruit? I doubt it. That doesn't make any sense.
No, they didn't have fruit.
Yeah, of course. They had grapes, and they're like, man, this actually isn't too bad over here.
It's not all that bad.
Maybe somebody brought it as a gift. I don't know. If
Aw.
they just happened to have fresh fruit, but that's Thanksgiving. Then they told each other what they're thankful for, and then it probably started a war eventually.
Frontier wars, yeah.
And then it brought us to modern day, where we're still doing the same thing. Kinda.
Yeah.
So that's Thanksgiving for you.
Nice. That's a good story, Rome.
And now,
That was a
Ahmed,
good
you
one.
tell your idea. No, I'm kidding. 40 minutes later. Maybe I'm thinking now. I'm a little less thankful for what I have because of the incident that happened about 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, well, it is
Maybe
what it is.
I'll put in little snippets of that argument.
Yeah, I wouldn't if I were you.
Turn it off. What else? What other main things about Thanksgiving do we like completely miss?
Oh, fuck. Thanksgiving
Gotta be
isn't... and Thanksgiving isn't really unique. Like, almost every holiday has a family dinner. But that doesn't mean I don't like it. It's still nice. I just don't give it too much thought, I guess. This is nice history-wise. That's cool.
I agree. I mean, there really is nothing else to the holiday but just going to somebody's house and eating around a table.
I
Maybe that's
guess
how it's supposed to be.
one tradition is Thanksgiving football.
Yeah, football. I know there's probably a game. I don't know who's playing. I don't pay attention to that.
The Turkey Bowl.
The Turkey Bowl.
You want to go to KFC for Thanksgiving this year?
It's closed.
Oh, but you're right.
Oh, I got a story about Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And KFC. So I was at work and I was on my computer and I was looking along some ads and I see a KFC ad, and it's the Gravy Lovers KFC special. And immediately my mouth is watering. And it's dripping down my face. I look like a fucking monkey. And I'm like, oh my god. It was like the chicken is like dipped in gravy and stuff. Like the fries, they have like these fries that are also covered in gravy, like poutine. And I'm like, hold on, that's like poutine almost. Like there's got like mashed potatoes and all this shit. Oh my god, like fantastic. Made me so hungry. Then I look down below, like, well, we have some unfortunate news. This can only be found in Canada. Like, what the fucking, are you kidding me?
Oh my god. That's so
And then you mentioned that, and I'm like, well, we kind of could do like a makeshift version of that. Like, we could just buy a bunch of chicken tenders and stuff, mashed potato, and then just like have a bunch of gravy to put on top of everything. Honestly, it seems really good. Like, they had a chicken sandwich. Okay, it was like a regular grilled, like breaded chicken, like they have on bread, and then they have this. What is it made out of? It's very strange. Oh, it's a hash brown. Okay. And it's like, imagine a small soup bowl.
Yeah.
But so it's like they took a regular hash brown and pounded their fist into it to make a bowl. And then they fill that with gravy and they put a bun on top. Alright, that's actually real. They made something like it's like who
real,
fucking
I'm
came up
looking
with that
at it.
idea? I'm eating it right now. I went to Canada. But as I'm talking about that now, I'm extremely hungry, but it's a shame that a lot of these places are closed for the holiday.
It's okay, Rome.
It also makes me hungry for beef jerky.
It does.
I like beef jerky a lot.
I like it.
I'll maybe I'll do what's not Patreon. What do you call that thing? I don't know. People can pay me and I'll send them stuff. Send them my jerky. It'll be the True Facts Podcast beef jerky.
You can make beef jerky on Etsy.
I wouldn't trust that. Didn't you say that you bought like a 2-pound bag?
No.
For amount of money. Why didn't you buy that?
The deal wasn't good.
I thought it was a great deal.
Well, we went to Menards and we got that, $10 for 10 ounces.
That's still a lot. If you think about it, like you're honestly better off making your own.
Yeah.
That's also what the pioneers did back in the day. The first thing
that was one of the
they made a
main
fire and they made beef jerky. See, it's good because
food.
it preserved. Yeah, exactly. That's how kosher meat and deli meat came to down. Yeah, salami. That's it.
Yeah, I really gotta learn how to make preserved meat.
I want to learn how to do other stuff like that too. Well, that's what we'll do together. We'll make little hams dangle from the ceiling and stuff. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do it this summer.
Yeah. So hopefully our listeners now are around the table, holding hands, listening to this episode. And that only makes sense to me.
Honey, come quick! The True Facts Podcast Thanksgiving special's on. Honey, get the children.
Yay! They're all bowing their heads, listening to us talk. Bless us our Lord for these True Facts podcast we're about to receive. Amen. Dig in, everybody. If you are a family out there who is listening to us, I guess we're thankful for. No, I'm not gonna say that.
Thanks, pals. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for the several cents that we have that we can finally afford turkey. This would
you almost afford one $5 Philip.
Not even close. It's fine. I don't do it for the money.
You'll do it for the money, man.
There's no money involved. Yeah. So I guess that brings us. That was the history of Thanksgiving. That's really what happened. Very accurate. No need to Google anything. You know. We're pretty much an open encyclopedia of knowledge.
Correct.
So yeah, we'll probably be back before Christmas, hopefully. If not,
Hopefully.
Get ready for the Christmas special part 2. Whatever that may entitle. Oh boy, I can't wait.
It's gonna be very hard. I don't want to do that.
I was the one who did it. We're gonna sing it again. I'm just gonna re-upload the same episode.
That'd be so funny.
Just change one thing. Anyway, but all right. So this has been what's my name again? Roman.
This has been Roman and Ahmed with the Roman and Ahmed True Facts podcast.
Bye bye.